Hola, everybody. Well, this OU fan is heading to Columbus for a little vacay, a little time off. So that's where I'll be. So it might be a while to get the post game up, but I'll get it up. But before we get to the post game, let's get to the pregame. For that, we got our question of the week. The Sooner Stumper is how many yards did now News 9 anchor Dean Blevins and Ohio State quarterback Greg Castigliola pass for in the 1977 version of this game? And your hint for the night has already said it, but it was 1977 when these two teams met in Columbus. Answer to the question, plus the preview all next. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. The answer to the Sooner Stumper about how many passes Dean Blevins and Greg Castigliola of Ohio State had in that 77 game, 73 yards in the air. That's it. Could you imagine if Baker and the current Ohio State quarterback only had 73 yards in the air? Could you imagine that? Unfathomable how that could happen. But in the 70s, that's what they played. Now it's an air game, and that's how they play. Where the game will be played is at the Horseshoe, where I will be this weekend at Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, between Oklahoma and Ohio State. Overall series, 1-2. Each win coming on the opponent's home field. A 35% win clip in winning clip for Ohio State. 1-2 for Oklahoma in the series. The best games per series. Ohio State really took it to Oklahoma last year, 2016. 45-24 to the last meeting. Oklahoma won their set in that 1977 game, 29-28 at Ohio State for Oklahoma. This time around, it will be played Saturday, September 9th, 2017 on ABC at 6:30. With the Game Day crew, the Game Day brand, Chris Fowler play-by-play, Kirk Herbstreit on color, is a former Buckeye. And on the sidelines, two sideline reporters for this big game, Maria Taylor and Tom Rinaldi. Or you can listen to our guys if you're here in Oklahoma or anywhere, really. If you're here in Oklahoma, it's on the franchise, or check your local listings. If you're outside the listening area, that's okay. Just find you one of these. Smartphone, and go to the TuneIn app, type in Oklahoma Sooners, and you will find it. And on that call, you'll have my close personal buddy, Toby Rowland, the coach, Merv Johnson on color, a couple of other friends of mine from the radio side, Chris Plank from Sports Talk 1400, the layman, the former tight end, the former linebacker, Teddy Lehman, and a fellow former linebacker, Rufus Alexander, on the call. The pregame for remotes for home games only, so this doesn't include this week. But other than that, the Coach's Cabana at Louis, Mark Rogers from WWLS is there as the host. Barry Switzer and Thomas Lauder there. They kind of give you kind of a unique perspective on the game from their perspective of the game on Coach's Cabana. There's an official OU tailgate party at McCaslin Field across the street from McCaslin Fieldhouse. Sports Talk 1400 is up on Campus Corner. WWLS is out on Campus Corner. And 1077 The Franchise is out on Campus Corner at the corner of White and Asp. That is pregame, where the fans are before the game. But what about when the clock ticks 0 and it's time to get it on in the stadium? Well, this is how Oklahoma looks when that happens. They average 46 points per ball game. That's 12th best in the nation. Offensively, they average 676 yards. 4th best nationally. Offensive numbers. Defensive numbers, Oklahoma averages 7 points allowed per ball game. That is 17th in the country. And yards allowed per ball game, 167. That is 11th best in the nation. The head coach of your Oklahoma Sooners, Lincoln Riley, in his first year, 2002 was a quarterback for Texas Tech. 03, 04, 05, he was a student assistant at Tech. This is his first season at the University of Oklahoma, so he doesn't have a winning record or winning percentage or anything here. He's 0 for 0. But last year didn't have too bad of a year, going 11-2. The Sooners went 11-2 with the final year of Stoops. Also in the final year of Stoops, a 9-0 conference record, and won the Big 12, first in the Big 12, and outright champions. Their bowl record, of course, with this being Riley's first ever series and first ever road opponent, first ever season, well, he doesn't have a bowl record. 0-0. But the division titles, since Stoops came over, there are a plethora of them. Divisional titles, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2006, 08, 2006, 07, 08, and 2010. South Division Championships, Big 12 Championships, the ring part of it, 2000, 02, 04, 06, 07, 08, 2010, 2012, and the last 2 years, 2015 and 2016. The other half of the field will be covered with The Ohio State University, who averages 49 points per ball game. That's 20th best in the country. Yards allowed per ball game is 596.0. That's 10th best in the country. Defensively, they average 21 points allowed per ball game. That's 59th. And yards allowed per ball game is 437. That is 90th in the nation. The Ohio State University, their head coach, Urban Meyer, 6 years at Ohio State. 1984 grad from Cincinnati, but has been a coach before. Because in 01 to 02, he was a Bowling Green. 03 and 04, he was at Utah. 2005 to 2010, he was at Florida. In 2012 to present, he's at The Ohio State University. Took those 2 years off to be an ESPN analyst. But with all combined, winning percentage of 165 and 29. That is an 8.51 winning percentage. Last year, the Buckeyes went 11-2, 8-1 in Big East Division play. Lost to Penn State in the conference and in the division, sending Penn State to the Big Ten championship game. The Ohio State University bowl record 10-3 since the turn of the decade in 2000. That is 10-3 is a 7.69 winning percentage. That does not include a football national championship playoff victory. The national championship in 2014. Divisional titles. Division titles. 2012 to 2016. Straight through. Boom, 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 boom. But they were not eligible for 2012 as there was a post-season ban. Conference titles, 2002, 2005. They got one in 2002. Then from 2005 to 2009, they got a couple of more of them. And they had one more from 2014. That is 7 overall titles. The 2002, 2005, 2008 conference titles are all tied conference championships, co-championships. 2002 shared it with Iowa, and 05 and 08 shared it both times with Penn State. All right, guys, it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Sooner fans, I'll see you guys out in Columbus. You can tweet me at Sooner_fan_OK or find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Let's go! It's going to be a fun weekend this weekend, boys. I feel it. I'm out of here. Boomer Sooner.